So. Welcome back to WWPT 90.3 FM. We are here at Ridgefield High School in store for a great matchup between the Ridgefield Tigers and the Staples boys lacrosse team, Staples Wreckers, that is. I'm Cody Goldman, joined alongside Luke Goldman. Cannot wait for this matchup. Face-off just moments away. Luke, what are your initial thoughts going into this game?
Yeah, Cody, this Ridgefield group, a very scrappy young group. They got their star player, Kyle Colsey, committed to University of Vermont or Virginia. However, they are a top 5 team in the state. So is Staples. It's going to be a great game. Some great weather. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for Staples, the guy to stop is Kyle Colsey. He's one of the best players in the nation. Like you said, Virginia commit, and he's going to be a handful for the Wreckers. But as far as the Wreckers go, it's been an up and down season for them thus far, and after losing their star player Ben Burmeister, it's been difficult. They've been going through a lot of adversity. I don't think their offense has played as well as they have hoped, but they've definitely fought through a lot of adversity this season.
You know, Cody, another thing about this Staples team is there's a lot of young kids, a lot of sophomores and a lot of freshmen just kind of learning their ways on varsity, which has kind of been a part of this slow start for them. But they're really starting to heat up now, and I'm excited to see how they play because they've been playing really well in these past couple games.
Yeah, starters shake hands in the middle of the field and go their separate ways. Face-off is just about underway. But yes, Luke, like you mentioned, a lot of freshmen and sophomore on this Staples team, and a lot of really good young talent for the Staples roster. And face-off here, it's Jay Anastasi taking the face-off, and there's a scrap for it. Jay Anastasi will win the face-off for the Wreckers, and the Wreckers will hold possession to start this game off.
Nate Murillo there at Fogo, getting the ball and getting it into their offensive zone.
And Udell far side for the Wreckers. That's Will Fleming starting the game, the junior for the Wreckers at X. And it's to Iannone Halke swinging it around for the Wreckers. It's Tristan Schaefer.
Schaefer, really the sharpshooter for this Staples team. He can really whip that ball.
He's guarded by Walker Fiore closely. And here's Charlie Iannone, the RIT commit. Will Fleming near side. Will Fleming putting a move. Dishes out to Udell, Michigan commit.
A lot of commits on this Staples team.
A lot of commits, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And here's Udell with a good move. And that shot's wide. It will stay with the Wreckers.
Looks like it just got tipped there. A little unfortunate there for Udell.
Tristan Schaefer. And for the Wreckers, far side, it's Iannone. Will Fleming near side.
It's great to see Will Fleming getting his touches. Not a usual starter, but starting the game off right here.
Tigers defense holding strong to start this game. Wreckers just carrying possession, no rush. Looking to find some space. It's Fleming guarded closely by Brandon Gremlin. Udell at X. With a good move, and he gets stick checked. That's a good play for the Ridgefield Tigers defense, and a good hold right there.
What a great play. Stick checking him. Stick was out of his hands. They got the ball there. Now they're back in their offensive zone.
I believe that was Brian Fitzpatrick for the Tigers, but a good hold there.
Just a great defensive possession by the Ridgefield Tigers.
And here's near side. The Tigers in no rush either. This is Gemlin, that is. Some subs. And really just holding the ball here. Far side, Caleb Smith guarding Kyle Colsey. Kyle Colsey. The shot is wide, but no surprise there. Kyle Colsey aggressive early.
Yeah, just missed the goal. Little far left. looking to see a lot more of those strokes here today.
Des Corey, the ball now, near side, guarded by Shane Sandry, the junior. Here's Liam Kristen. Sets a screen. Kessler. The top, it is Kyle Colsey. Kyle Colsey being guarded by Caleb Smith. Kyle Colsey left side.
Looked like he had a step there, but decided not to shoot it.
Dish it off. This is Christopher Colsey. Far side being guarded by Ryan Skolnick. Good defense there by Skolnick.
Yeah,
Levy Kessler.
Christopher Colsey, Kyle Colsey's younger brother, just a freshman as well. So a lot of young talent in this game.
Levi Kessler being hounded by Max Hill, the freshman for the Wreckers.
Another freshman there, Cody.
Des Corey just holding possession.
You know, it's been a really slow start here. Both teams just try not to give the ball back.
It has. We've seen Kyle Colsey trying to get to the net early, but the Staples defense holding strong there. But other than that, it has been a slow start. And the shot is wide. That was
great look there.
Des Corey.
Des Corey with a great look there. Just misses it wide.
Underhand shot, but Josh Marcus was there, but shot was wide, and possession will stay with the Tigers.
You know, you'd wonder how much just Josh Marcus, being the goalie for this Staples team, might mess up their shots a little. They trying to shoot it a little faster than they normally would.
And great defense there from Caleb Smith. Sam Petrosino picks up the ground ball and passes it down to Max Hill. That pass is errant, but picked up by Will Fleming.
Another great defensive stand. Both teams starting out strong on defense.
We've seen that all year from the Wreckers. The Wreckers' defense has been great, but the question is their offense, and I think we'll see that today. Will that be answered for us? This is Nick Weil, far side.
Nick Weil, another young kid on this team, just a sophomore.
Tristan Schaefer, the junior, near side. It's a screen from Hauke. Switch there for Ridgefield, and the shot is wide. We'll stay with the Wreckers.
Another high shot there, the Staples offense. The thing I think the Staples offense needs to work on is their shot selection a little. It's been a little shaky from the start of the season. I think they're starting to pick up, though. Looking to see better shots today.
Yeah, a lot of it's just finding those shots, too, for the Wreckers. And the top is Tristan Schaefer. Far side, Adam Udell. It's a move, and there's Adam Udell with the shot and the first goal of the game for the Wreckers.
Udell, not a close rip. He's about 10, 15 yards away there, and he rips it right past their goalie. What a shot there.
It's a great rip. And the flag, there was a flag on the field, but waved off by the ref. And finally we see the first score of the game. That comes by Adam Udell.
Yeah, and Dylan Penn, Ridgefield's goalie, number 1, just letting it go by. You know, good effort there. Just sometimes you can't get it. You can't get all of them.
Yeah, that was a great look by Udell. Lefty shot and put it on the other side of the net. It's a good start for the Wreckers. And the faceoff won once again by Jay Anastasi. Brandon Penn unable to get it for the Tigers.
Another thing these Wreckers have been struggling with is faceoffs. They've got 2 elite faceoff guys just not playing their best these past couple games. But
it's a good set
looking
to see.
Looking to pick it up
Jay
here.
Anastasi winning the first 2.
Jay Anastasi was injured. He's back today.
It's good for the Wreckers. Good face-off guy, Jay Anastasi.
Another WWPT guy as well.
And it's Tristan Schaefer far side. Gonna find some space. Swinging it out to Weil near side. Weil at X is Schaefer. Schaefer shot low, and that's wide.
Schaefer
Looking for a bouncer there.
Schaefer, a little underhand shot there, trying to slip it right past the goalie's feet. Just wide. Staples retains possession, however.
Nick Weil for the Wreckers. Schaefer once again, far side.
Good spin move there.
Fior. And a good stick check from the Tigers. That was Michael Dowd, but Adam Udell retains possession. So Staples slowing things down early, finding some good shots. Adam Udell once again, and that was outside.
Just outside. Looked like it might have been a goal there, yeah. From our perspective up here in the press box, thought that was a goal, but no. Adam Udell just misses wide right.
Penn, the goalie for Tigers, takes it pretty far out near the 40-yard line, but dishes it off to Jack Schoenherr.
You know, two great defensive teams here with a lot of offensive talent. These teams definitely have superstar commits. You know, it's great to see the defense flourish, though. You're not really expecting that with these two powerhouses, but it's a great sight to see.
No doubt about it. And this is Brandon Gemlin. Gemlin near side. Dishes it, swinging it around to the Tigers. Far side is Kyle Colsey. Caleb Smith once again guarding Colsey. The Connecticut State Player of the Year football. That is Caleb Smith. Has the task on Colsey today.
Three-sport athlete. LAX, football, and
that pass errant by Gemlin, looking for Kessler. Now Staples takes possession once again, and the Staples defense looking really, really good early.
Yeah, just forcing that turnover there. Great job there by the Staples defense.
It's Max Murillo near side for the Wreckers. Will Fleming.
Will Fleming getting a lot of touches early in this game.
That's Hunter Pillai, the freshman for the Wreckers. He's been getting a lot of minutes these past several games for the Wreckers. He's another young stud for the Wreckers.
Another young kid, Justin Halke, number 33, has been playing a lot over these past couple games.
Justin Halke's been a stud all season. He has had some incredible goals, including the game winner earlier in the season. This is Charlie Iannone, near side. Iannone holding possession, guarded by the Tigers. And here is Iannone once again in some space. Iannone's shot is good. Great shot there from Charlie Iannone.
The Wreckers taking an early 2-0 lead here. I really like their possession. They're really looking for their shots. They're not just giving in and taking bad shots here. It's a really great start by the Wreckers.
Yes, Wreckers looking really good early, both sides of the ball. Not forcing anything offensively, finding their shots, and, of course, locking down the Tigers' offense defensively.
You know, something we've seen from these Wreckers these past couple of years is they might start off a little slow, but they pick it up at the end of the season. That's where they win their state championships.
That's where it's won. And Ridgefield with a face-off win. That's Brandon Penn as he dishes it off to Colsey, far side. First face-off win for the Tigers.
You know, and I think that's something that Staples might have been focusing on this week in practice is winning those face-offs. You know, 2-1 so far, but can't let Ridgefield get away with those.
Ridgefield holding possession here. It is Colsey, and the shot. There it is for Ridgefield. That was Des Corey. Great look there.
Just a great inlet pass. It's a shot. Really hard rip there. And, you know, it's not easy to get a ball past Josh Marcus's net, but he gets it there.
Yeah, and a great dish from Kyle Colsey. Just setting Corey up perfectly. And that is 2:18 left in this first quarter. That's a great shot there for Ridgefield. Looking to seek some more momentum. Now it is 2-1 Staples. The face-off is picked up by Ridgefield. Just saying that pass errant goes out of bounds. So it will be Wreckers' possession now.
You know, something I'm a little surprised to see is that there has been action early, which is not something that we've been coming to expect from these Wreckers. There's been a lot of defensive games for them, a lot of low-scoring games, but 3 goals in this game already, just with 150 left in the first quarter.
The Wreckers have struggled a bit offensively this season, but a good start for them in this first quarter. Promising for the Wreckers. Far side, it is Schaefer. And puts a good move on the Tigers. Gets to Fleming. Near side, it is Weil. The top, Adam Udell. Adam Udell looking for a shot. And here's Weil. Looked for a shot, but good defense there from Walker Fiord.
Yeah, Fiord just gets his stick in the way of Weil there. He can't rip a shot off.
Far side, it's Hunter Pillai. Top, it is Adam Udell. Adam Udell. Good move. Udell gets inside, and that shot saved. And ball on the ground. There is a flag thrown. That's saved by Dylan Penn. Not sure who the penalty will go on. The ref's discussing right now. But a good save there from Dylan Penn for the Tigers.
Cody, it looks like the flag was on Ridgefield, judging off the crowd's reaction, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. And I think it will be man up for the Wreckers.
You're correct. Charlie Iannone inbounding the pass.
There's exactly 1 minute remaining in this first quarter, 2-1 Wreckers. Wreckers looking to get another goal here before the first quarter ends. It's Charlie Clark, the sophomore. Here is Tristan Schaefer. Udell to Hauke. And Schaefer near side. Wreckers swinging it around. Near the 30. And that ball's on the ground. That's scooped up by Will Fleming, though. The Wreckers will remain possession. And here's Charlie Clark right near the net, right by the crease. And the shot goes for the Wreckers.
Just a great job there by the Wreckers offense. Something that you really want there is an end of the first quarter goal. You want to gain momentum going into that second quarter. That's just what they did. Now if they can win this face-off and maybe get another couple shots on the goal, that would be even better.
Yeah, just like I said there, the Wreckers' big goal, just with 32.3 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The face-off, Janastasi and the Wreckers. That face-off is on the ground, scooped up by the Tigers. Ball still on the ground. Fight for it.
Clicking and clunking around over there.
Yeah, neither
It's
team
touched about every stick on the team.
Finally picked up by Ridgefield, and they're just going to reset that picked up by Brandon Penn. Now Dylan Penn, the long pass, and now Ridgefield looking to get aggressive. Good defense from Max Murillo. And
Great defense.
Great defense from Max Hill. The ball on the ground. Chaotic end to the first quarter, but that will finish the first quarter with the Wreckers taking a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, looked a little promising there for the Tigers after that first goal. Wreckers just keep their foot on the gas. It's a great first quarter for the Wreckers. 3 goals. It's good.
The offense for the Wreckers definitely looked better in this first quarter than it has a lot of this season, and I think that's pressing defense as well. But I think we're in store for a great matchup just by the looks of it. This game has been great thus far. Obviously, 2 powerhouses in the state of Connecticut. But for the Wreckers, right now they're holding Kyle Colsey really, really well thus far. He did have that 1 assist on the Corey goal. But other than that, he really hasn't done much for the Tigers. He's had a couple looks, but not too many shots, maybe 1 shot. And for the Wreckers, if they want to win this game, they got to keep doing that.
Yeah, and Staples is really going to rely on those unsung heroes like Sam Petrosino and Caleb Smith on the defensive front. People that don't get a lot of media attention, maybe not committed for lacrosse, both actually committed for football, but they just provide so much value for this Wreckers team. As we can see, past couple games, offense hasn't really been clicking as much. their defense has really stepped up. It's guys like Sam Petrosino and Caleb Smith.
Yes, their defense is definitely taking the load for the Wreckers, and now it's time for the offense to step up, and I think it has thus far in this game. They just need to keep doing that. And the Tigers, they will hold strong in this game, and they didn't play a bad first quarter, but the Wreckers outplayed them that first quarter, being up 2 goals now. It is Cisco Salado taking the face-off for the Wreckers, and Brandon Penn for the Tigers.
Cisco Salado, a captain, looking to get this ball.
Gettysburg commit, and his first face-off for the Wreckers, I believe. That ball still on the ground, loose in
the
Wreckers territory.
Max Hill picks the ball up, the freshman.
Good pass near side to Caleb Smith. And here's Adam Udell.
Max Hill.
Great first quarter.
Max Hill also known for his speed. Very fast kid.
Max Hill, just a freshman. Great athlete for the Wreckers. I think his career is very, very promising, and he's in store for a really bright future. Tristan Schaefer, it's knocked to the ground, but he still remains possession, and that's an errant pass. That ball's on the ground. And the ball far side will go out of bounds, and it will remain record possession. But something thus far that I've noticed is that there's been a lot of ball on ground.
There has, and most of the time the Wreckers just are able to maintain possession. There hasn't been many possessions where they haven't scored yet, so Ridgefield needs to figure that out.
Up top is Charlie Iannone. A good look for Iannone, and the shot goes. So good start to the second quarter for the Wreckers.
Iannone again with another goal. RIT commit. He's been showing out for the Wreckers this year. Very good offensive player.
Yeah, Iannone, great offensive player for the Wreckers. And that's just a phenomenal start for the Wreckers in this second quarter. 4-1 Staples now, 10:56 to go in the second.
As we know, though, not any lead is safe in lacrosse. Ridgefield just needs to gain some momentum, maybe win some face-offs. They can get right back in this game.
It will be Cisco Scalado once again against Brandon Penn on the face-off. Face-off once again, loose on the ground, and a fight for it. It is scooped up by the Tigers. That is Andrew Fitzpatrick. Ball loose once again. Andrew Fitzpatrick loses it, and the refs whistle timeout for the Wreckers. A little bit sloppy there, but Wreckers get the timeout. That was the Tigers getting the timeout, talking it over.
Yeah, as you were saying, Cody, a lot of ball on the ground, a lot of messy play in this game. And, a lot of it's really just going to Staples. They're kind of toughing it out, getting those balls. It's a good job for them so far. Ridgefield needs to figure that out. They need to maybe put in a little more effort onto those balls on the ground and just pick them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's something that obviously is instilled in this program, the culture, the grit that these players play with, and that's a credit to Coach K. Obviously 2 state championships in the past 2 years, 2 in a row, obviously looking for the three-peat, but you don't do it without the grit these players play with, the toughness these players play with, and that's something that you really can't teach, and that's something that the Wreckers have, and that's really been a big part of their success. So not surprised to see that. And even with the sloppy play, they're always a tough team. Ridgefield has to match that, though, if they want to win this game.
Yeah, and another thing about these Wreckers, they never count themselves out. Rough start this season, everybody knows. Offense hasn't been clicking. Their star player is out for the season with an injury, but they still play. They still play their hearts out. They're still expecting to win a state championship, which is really what sets this team apart.
No doubt about it, as we are just moments away from resuming play. Ridgefield talking it over and trying to turn things around here as the first quarter and change hasn't gone their way. It's Kyle Colsey, far side.
I'm looking to see Kyle Colsey maybe getting a little more shots on goal here.
And there
Just
it
exactly
is.
what we're going to see.
Like just right when you say it, Luke, he gets the ball in the net. from close range, from around the goal. That's exactly what the Tigers need.
Yeah, Kyle Colsey there from a tough angle. Just a great goal, and that's what we expect to see coming to Ridgefield and watching these Tigers. Kyle Colsey making spectacular goals like that.
When the Tigers need it, I mean, who better to have than Kyle Colsey, right? And he's the guy that the Tigers need to count on, that they need to rely on, and that's exactly what he just did there, getting them within 2 goals with 10:27 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, Colsey also a bright spot for the Ridgefield Tigers football season. This past season, they may not have had the greatest record, but he was an all-FCX player.
That faceoff won by Brandon Penn for the Tigers. Finally a faceoff that isn't just ball on the ground. But here is Brandon Penn. Both the faceoff guys going at it here. Jay Anastasi guarding him.
Yeah, Jay Anastasi, the faceoff man, trying to get off the field. Just couldn't there for a second.
He got off there, the Fogo guy for the Wreckers. But here's Kyle Colsey at X, guarded by Caleb Smith once again. Colsey slowing things down, let his substitutions coming into the game. That's Liam Kristen, number 2 in the game. And up top to Christopher Colsey. That ball's loose and picked up by Ryan Skolnick.
Christopher Colsey just couldn't get his stick on the ball. It's unfortunate there for the Tigers.
Caleb Smith picking up an errant pass, and the whistles blow. Timeout, Wreckers.
Yeah, that's something that Ridgefield really can't afford here in this game. They can't be turning the ball over like that. It's happened a little too much so far. They need to just take some deep breaths, calm down, find good shots, find good passes, score the ball.
9:21 left to go in the second quarter. It's been a pretty slow start to the second quarter. Both teams taking some timeouts, talking it over. Luke, if you're Coach K for the Wreckers, what are you saying to your guys right now with 9:21 left to go in the second quarter? Up to
if I'm Coach K, I'm really emphasizing keeping my foot on the gas. Something that these Wreckers haven't been doing great is they might be getting fast starts, they might be getting slow starts, but they kind of, they fizzle out at some point. I like to think about it kind of like the Knicks. The Knicks they either get a fast start or they get a slow start, but it's always different in the second half. You can't afford that. If you get a fast start, you need to maintain that into the second half, into the second quarter, and I think that's what these Wreckers need to do to win this game.
No doubt about it. They need to hold this margin for this game, and they can't let the Tigers fight back and take a lead, because, as you said, the second half is a whole different story, always. And we are just about to get things back underway after the timeout from the Wreckers, and it will be Wreckers' possession. So taking the ball is Adam Udell, and he will get things back underway. 9:21 left to go in the second quarter.
Adam Udell is kind of primary ball holder for Staples. He has possession most of the time when Staples is on offense. Expecting to see maybe a couple more goals out of him today.
Yeah, him and Tristan Schaefer, and I know and have been the guys thus far, and they really are the key guys for this team. And a good move by Schaefer, but a good stick check there from the Tigers. That was, I believe, that was Des Corey, who has one goal for the Tigers. So good play there from Corey.
Yeah, Des Corey, offense and defense, it's kind of showing out today. Let's make a statement here.
Kyle Colsey near side, looking to shake Smith. Smith, good defense.
Smith, a sneaky, speedy, athletic guy, as we saw in football. He might not look the part, but he is fast and he is an athlete.
No doubt about it. 3-sport captain for Staples. And he's holding strong against Colsey. Colsey can't find much for the Tigers. And look for a screen there from Kristen, but good defense.
Smith just not letting him move.
There's Christopher Colsey. Up top is Corey. And guarded by Shane Sandra.
Shane Sandra, another guy who didn't start at the beginning of the season, getting his reps in later in the season.
Yeah, he's seen more field time over these past few games for the Wreckers, and he's been very solid, key guy for the Wreckers. And near side is Kessler. Now it's Christopher Colsey. Far side, Corey.
The Wreckers doing a great job not allowing these Tigers attackers to swing their stick and not allowing them to put shots on the goal.
Kristen. Good defense from the Wreckers. Corey, Kristen, far side. Max Merlo guarding Kristen. They really just can't find much offensively here for the Tigers, but they're in no rush, as it is Christopher Colsey.
They're really not trying to force a shot here, trying to take as much possession, trying to find a good shot. I like this from the Tigers.
Yeah, no rush for them, no reason to rush. But here's Colsey. Colsey finds the shot, and that shot just inside the net. Looks like it might have gone in from our view once again, but then again, great defense from the Wreckers.
Colsey, it's kind of a master of those tough angle shots, just couldn't get it to go there.
A bad pass there. I believe that was Udell. Went through two players' sticks, and the ball far side near the sideline. That will go to Ridgefield. It's a sloppy offensive possession there for the Wreckers after holding for a long time on defense. So not great there from the Wreckers, but 6:40 left in this second quarter. 4-2 Wreckers. And this is Dylan Penn, the goalie, taking it all the way down the field for the Tigers. He will retreat back.
Penn, the goalie, with good effort there, getting it into the offensive zone.
He just took that gap right in the middle of the field. But once again, Ridgefield slowing it down. No rush here. And it's Levi Kessler being guarded by the freshman Max Hill. Kessler near side now. Colsey guarded by Smith once again. Pass up top. Here's Christopher Colsey. Here's Kristen.
Max Murillo on the coverage there.
For a screen from Kristen, it's Colsey. Colsey once again guarded by Smith. A good save from Josh Marcus. So another good stand for the Wreckers. It's Ryan Skolnick with possession.
Fancy.
Pass down the field is not handled by Caleb Smith. So back to the Tigers.
Another turnover for the Wreckers. They really can't afford that. You can't let Colsey keep the ball in his hands because there's not many shots that won't go in.
Yeah, two long sticks for the Wreckers, exchanging passes, but did not work out in their favor.
Nate Murillo in on defense here, number 77.
And Nate Murillo, another freshman for the Wreckers. This shot is just inside for Brandon Penn, but a good look there.
Tigers maintain
pretty far
possession.
out, about the 30-yard line.
Some good defense here from the Wreckers.
Yeah, we're used to seeing this all season, and they're showing it once again today thus far. This is Brandon Penn. Being guarded by Max Murillo. Brandon Penn, tough angle. That shot over the net, but will stay with the Tigers. Hustling there for the Tigers is Kyle Colsey. Who else?
Good hustle there to maintain possession. That's what they need to do. They just need possession. They're going to wear down this Stables defense at some point, and they know that.
And the Tigers have held possession in their zone, in their offensive zone, for the majority of this second quarter.
Yeah.
Just as I say that, that pass is intercepted by Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith running near side.
As I said, Caleb Smith has sneaky speed, striding it down into the offensive zone.
Well, like I was saying earlier, the Tigers have held possession a lot for the majority of the second quarter, but only one goal to show for. So that just goes to show that the Wreckers defense holding strong, staying patient, and just forcing the Tigers to miss shots, make mistakes.
Yeah, and the strength coach, Coach Drew, does a great job of conditioning these Wreckers. They don't get tired on the field.
Near side, Udell. The pass to Iannone. Now it's Justin Halke, who's been quiet thus far in this game. Charlie Clark, another sophomore.
Yeah, Justin Halke. Probably looking to
Clark
pick it up here.
Hounded by Ridgefield. And that's a turnover. Great defense from Jack Kirshner.
Yeah, definitely one of Charlie Clark's weaknesses. He's a little guy, so sometimes he could get hounded by a defensive player. He does use his small structure to, he's shifty.
His speed.
Yeah, speed.
Speed's his strength, right? And this is Christopher Colsey. His shot is above the net, but it will stay with the Tigers. But for Charlie Clark, I mean, of course, we know his brother Tyler Clark at West Point right now, playing lacrosse. Extremely good athlete. So good genes in that family.
Charlie Clark, sophomore, scoring goals, getting maybe not starting, but getting a lot of time on varsity. His future is
he's
extremely bright.
Christopher Colsey up top, and to Kyle Colsey. Kyle Colsey looking to shake Caleb Smith. A tough angle that goes off the post. The ball just crosses midfield, so Udell can pick it up. And now it is Hunter Pillai scooping up the ground ball.
A lot of
Max
space
Murillo
here.
with space. Gives it to Udell down low, and the shot goes for the Wreckers. Great play there from Max Murillo to Adam Udell, and that's his third goal of the game. 5-2 Wreckers, 2:26 to go in this second quarter.
Just a beautiful, beautiful play there. Tigers weren't set defensively, and just a great assist there by Max Murillo. He's always looking to pass the ball first before he shoots. Kind of like
unselfish play there from Max Murillo.
Kind of like Tyrese Halliburton.
A little bit, and I don't blame him getting it to Udell, who's obviously, one of their best players. Just 3 goals already in this game. And Shane Sandrew looking to pick up the ground ball, but that is scooped up by the Tigers. So first time we've really seen that. Another face-off where neither team can really possess the ball, but the Tigers come out of the pack there.
Yeah, good job staying with the ball there. The Tigers, and works in their favor. They got possession.
Kyle Colsey, near side. So the Tigers have held possession the majority of the second quarter, but have only had 1 goal to show for. The Wreckers have had minimal possession this second quarter and have 2 goals to show for. That's really the story of the game thus far. Far side, it's Kristen for the Tigers. Gives it off to being hounded is Kessler for the Tigers.
Ridgefield may be taking too much time trying to find these shots and not enough shots. I like their approach, but you got to take more shots.
Yeah, I think, really, you have a higher % chance of scoring goals if you take. I get trying to find the better shot, but there's a good shot and a good save by Josh Marcus. So down low, I believe that was Des Corey once again. But Josh Marcus, right near the net was Des Corey, but Josh Marcus holding strong in net, and that comes to no surprise.
Yeah, UNC commit, 5-star goalie, best in his class. Really important piece for this Wreckers team.
Extremely, and that's been a big reason why their defense has been so good this year. Kyle Colsey, once again holding it. 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And Kyle Colsey's shot is saved once again by Josh Marcus. Good save, good acrobatic. But Tigers get the ball back somehow. Shane Sandrew lost the ball. And wow, what a turnaround there. That was Des Corey once again. And a quick turn of events, but there's the goal for the Tigers. It's 5-3 Wreckers.
Just a great steal there, but from who I believe was Kyle Colsey. Just not giving up on the play.
Yeah,
couldn't quite tell who it was.
That's the definition of not giving up on the play right there. We thought the Wreckers were about to hold possession, get in their offensive zone, but just like that, the the Tigers now within 2. So
Wreckers
another
with the
face-off
face-off.
win for Jay Anastasi for the Wreckers. And the Wreckers now, and the ball's on the ground. That pass from Ryan Skolnick to Caleb Smith, that exchange not there once again. The ball on the ground once again. Neither team can pick it up, and Max Hill finally comes away with possession.
Maxwell just launches into the offensive zone.
Whistles blowing, sloppy play after that goal from Ridgefield, and I believe a timeout is called by the Wreckers.
Yeah, this is
Timeout
something
Staples.
the Wreckers just can't afford here. They need to be the ones playing cleanly. The Tigers may be a little bit more of a scrappy team. They play better when the ball's on the ground. The Wreckers need to keep the ball in their sticks. They need to put some shots on goal, and that's really where they can thrive.
7.3 to go in this second quarter. I mean, how big would it be for the Wreckers to score a goal going into the second half? I mean, it would be huge, especially after that Tigers goal. And being up 5-3, being up 3 goals is a big difference rather than being up 2 goals going into the second half. But, Luke, if you're Coach Roy Colsey for the Tigers, what are you saying to your guys right now? You cannot let up a goal right now, 7.3 to go.
Yeah, they just need to hold down. It's safe to assume the ball's going to go to Adam Udell here. He has experience with buzzer beater goals. You got really 3 people you got to worry about there. You got Adam Udell, you got Schaefer, and you got
Halke.
My
is
apologies
another guy.
there.
Charlie Iannone, of course, all these guys for the Wreckers. You got Will Fleming, Hunter Pillai. And, no doubt about it. You can't let up a goal here this late in the first half, especially after getting a big goal there before. But it will be Tristan Schaefer with possession for the Wreckers. Schaefer goes out of bounds. Wow. And that was great defense from the Tigers. Just 0.3 of a second off the clock, and that is exactly what the Tigers wanted there. That was Jake Carney, who I don't believe has seen much time in this game, but making a big difference there, forcing Tristan Schaefer out of bounds.
Yeah, just a mistake there by Tristan Schaefer.
Yeah, Tristan Schaefer, 2 guys on him, almost trying to trap him to out of bounds, but I think he needed to get that ball out. I think he needed to pass that ball because right as the whistle blew, he got hounded.
Yeah, his left foot just kind of scraped the out of bounds mark. It's unfortunate there for the Wreckers, but I mean, we know how locked down this Wreckers defense is. And, they're definitely expecting to stop the Tigers here.
And now the Wreckers in a similar position that the Tigers were just in. And I think, there's really no question who the Tigers will try to get the ball to. By any means necessary, to get this ball to Kyle Colsey. And I think they're going to try to drop a good play for them. But for the Wreckers, you need to just focus on stopping Kyle Colsey right now. And it would be a big – it wouldn't be good for the Wreckers giving up a goal now. 2 goals in the last 1 minute of the first half. That's just not what the Wreckers want. And trying to hold strong here defensively. It will be Colsey taking it.
Momentum.
Colsey guarded by Caleb Smith once again. Colsey far side now running around. Colsey shot saved by Josh Marcus right at the buzzer. So a good stand from the Wreckers. Of course, Josh Marcus with another save.
Yeah, just not the greatest look he could have gotten. He didn't really have many options.
It was a solid look.
It was a solid look. Just you're not going to get that past Josh Marcus there. It's unfortunate for them, but not a horrible for the Tigers. Cody, how do you think the Wreckers played in this first half? What are you saying if you're Coach Kaczynski? Well,
if I'm Coach K, I'm happy with my team's performance in this first half. I think they've just done a really, really good job of staying patient defensively, not allowing Ridgefield to get any good looks. They've had a few, but they really haven't been able to capitalize too much, and I think the Wreckers have capitalized on their good looks offensively. So I'm happy with the way the Wreckers played. I'm not very happy with that third goal for the Tigers. We're just losing possession with Shane Sandry, but they're going to flush that, and that's in the past now. So if I'm the Wreckers and I'm Coach K, I'm telling my team, keep your foot on the gas, stay patient defensively, and, of course, keep focusing on stopping Kyle Colson.
Yeah, I think the Tigers, lock down a little more defensively. Staples maybe needs to add a little bit more pressure offensively. Second quarter wasn't as strong as the first quarter for them, but overall we got a really great game on our hands here, Cody.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 5-3 Wreckers. I cannot wait for this second half. It is halftime now. Cody Goldman joined alongside Luke Goldman, WWPT 90.3 FM. For now, we are going to send it back to the studios to Thomas Scott.
That wasn't horrible.
And here is Jay Anastasi taking the face-off against, that is Brandon Penn for the Tigers. The face-off on the ground. Jay Anastasi looking to pick it up, and that is picked up by the Tigers. Slipping down is, could not tell quite who that was, but this is Brandon Penn. And a great catch from Brandon Penn once again for the Tigers. And the Tigers will hold possession. So a pretty eventful start to the second half, but nonetheless, the Tigers will hold possession here. And it's Kyle Colsey at the top.
Yeah, these faceoffs have not been easy for either team. Just, really taking up at least 10 seconds per faceoff.
But Ridgefield coming away once again. You said they're scrappy, picking up those loose balls.
Yeah.
And now it is Kristen being guarded by Shane Sandrew, Kessler, and now Christopher Colsey. Now he's guarded by, that is Ryan Skolnick. Now down low, a good look, a good cut there from Kristen, but that shot not able to go, but a good look for the Tigers. So just to start off, not holding the ball for too long for the Tigers and actually getting a good look.
Yeah, not quite enough sauce on that one. Just, an easy save there for Josh Marcus.
Rutgers had some trouble getting it out of their defensive end, but did do so, and it's Caleb Smith near side. Tristan Schaefer.
Rutgers looking to sub here a little. Bring in Justin Hauke.
Yeah, that is Hauke now in far side, and it's Adam Udell. Rutgers holding strong offensively. Haven't had the ball as much as the Tigers, but holding possession here. That pass, like you said, the turnovers have been something that the Rutgers have not gone their way, but that
big collision
not
there.
turned over. Yes, a big collision there with Hauke. Hauke's pass was low for unknown, but Hauke able to regain possession. Adam Udell. Down low, Hauke. That ball dropped once again, and it is picked up by the Tigers. Ball on the ground once again, a scrap for it. That ball loose still. Finally picked up by Tristan Schaefer. Loose again, and now finally the Tigers coming out of the pack. We saw that a lot in the first half, and it's continuing on in the second half.
Yeah, as I said, just, Hauke just couldn't hold on to that ball. If he could have held on to that ball, it looked like a great look for him, but, you just kind of got to try to eliminate those mistakes.
It's Corey near side. He had 2 goals in the first half for the Tigers. Looking to keep things going.
Yeah, Ridgefield slowing up here a little.
Jamelin to Corey. Corey being guarded by Schaefer. Shake Schaefer. Good look for Corey. That shot wide.
Corey, little sidearm there. He can really rip the ball.
Now the shot from Christopher Colsey. And here we are on WWPT 90.3 FM. Sorry for those difficulties. We're on now. And this is Christopher Colsey at X. 8:30 to go in this third quarter for a 5-3 lead for the Wreckers. Ridgefield with possession here. Now it's Jamelin. Jamelin being guarded by Justin Hauke. Far side is Jamelin. Corey, guarded by Shane Sandrew. Behind the net, Corey looking to loop around. Corey with a good shot. That off the post, the top post. And it will stay with the Tigers. Good look from Corey once again.
Just unfortunate there for Corey. So close to just a perfectly dotted up shot there. Just barely grazes the top of the goal and just bounces out.
So Kessler, and here's Colsey. Colsey shakes Caleb Smith. The bounce shot won't go, but we'll stay with the Tigers. Josh Marcus looking to hustle there to get the Wreckers possession back, but unable to do so. Christopher Colsey. So once again, Tigers kind of holding possession here. 7:30 to go in this third quarter. Still down 2 is the Tigers. Kessler. And here is Colsey. Colsey being doubled now by Skolnick and Smith. Kessler. Now it's Jamelin. Guarded by Halke at X. Jamelin looking for something. Oh, runs into the ref for a moment there.
Yeah, the Tigers just not very decisive with their shots. They're looking to get off shots, just they're pulling it back.
Got to give a lot of credit to the Staples defense, though. They have not allowed him to get any really great looks, and if they have, it's taken them a while.
Yeah.
Jamelin. It's Christopher Colsey. And now behind. That shot goes for the Tigers. That is Jake Carney. Jake Carney, we saw have that good play at the end of the first half, and he continues. 6:49 to go in this third quarter. The Tigers are now within 1, 5-4 Wreckers.
Yeah. Carney, just a great look there. They're so close to the goal.
Right next to the crease.
Yeah.
Around the goal. The Wreckers just not doing a great job down low there. But, the Tigers taking a while to find that shot. They found it, and now just within 1.
Just gave Marcus no shot of saving that there.
The face-off won by the Tigers, scooped up. That is Penn, Brandon Penn, that is. But now the ball on the ground once again, picked up by Christopher Colsey. Yeah.
Tigers gain possession here. It's big for them.
Big face-off win for the Tigers. Now Kyle Colsey up top, slowing things down. Letting his subs come in. Jamelin back in. And holding it here.
Yeah, the Tigers at a point here where they can afford to maybe take it slow a little. They're within one goal. They're going to look to get a good shot.
Sam Petrosino, good defense on Carney. Carney once again looking to get a shot. Carney with a good pass down low. That's Kessler with the shot, and it goes. Yeah. All square at 5 now. 2 goals in 1 minute for the Tigers.
Yeah, Cody, a great inlet pass there. Another one just gave no shot to save it. And Wreckers defense just not holding them very well here.
Wow, and the Ridgefield Tigers have completely taken the momentum in this third quarter, and that is exactly what they needed. 2 goals to get them square at 5 with 5:55 left in this third quarter. This has been an exciting game, and Ridgefield just doing it in this third quarter offensively.
Yeah, and the momentum shift to the Tigers. Stadium's rocking. The crowd's back in the game. It's going to be hard for the Wreckers here.
That's a great face-off win for Jay Anastasi. And falling down is Brandon Penn, but the Wreckers will just hold it. Wreckers need to just calm down a little bit here offensively, especially. They haven't possessed the ball too much in this game, and they need to be able to find good looks. Far side, it's Nick Weil. Now Adam Udell, obviously the premier handler for the Wreckers. Udell shakes the defender. What a shot by Adam Udell. Wow, that's one way to answer there for the Wreckers. 6-5 now. Wreckers, wow. Just like that, they take the lead back.
Udell with a little shoulder shake after that shot goes in, maybe a little surprised himself.
And the crowd
that
is
one went
completely
in.
Silent after that shot. Michael Dowd defending Adam Udell just fell down. He completely broke his ankles. And, who else but Adam Udell to answer for the Wreckers?
Yeah.
5:14, 40 seconds later, the Wreckers take the lead back.
Yeah, Udell, a small guy, but like Charlie Clark, just so shifty.
Face-off win for Penn. That's a good face-off win for the Tigers. Now Wreckers, just a huge shot there from Adam Udell, looking to seek momentum once again. And I'm not sure what Penn is doing here. He somehow gets through 2 Staples defenders, the goalie for Ridgefield. He's carried the ball very far out in the field. And, I mean, it's working thus far, but very risky. That shot goes. My goodness, what a sequence there for the Tigers. Corey with his third goal of the game. So somehow Dylan Penn able to get through two Rutgers defenders, find the open man, and that shot low and in the net for Corey.
Yeah, just great effort there by Dylan Penn, the goalie. You know, he's not forcing a pass down the field. He's really, bringing it down the field and finding an attacker there, and, it works out for them. They score the goal. They got the momentum back. It's another tie game, and the crowd's back in it for them.
And that was all Dylan Penn right there. I mean, somehow getting through the Staples, all those players for Staples, and just a great dish. This faceoff is fought for on the ground. Whistles are blown. And possession will go to the Tigers. The Tigers, just like that, momentum back. 4:38 left to go in this third quarter. We are square at 6.
Yeah, and that's just something the Rutgers can't afford. They can't be affording to lose these faceoffs and give the Tigers possession, especially with this momentum that the Tigers have and their offensive prowess. They shoot the ball very well.
They've definitely done that in this second half thus far. I mean, like we were saying, haven't really been able to find some good looks, but that's exactly what they've done in this second half in this third quarter. And it's Jamelin going to shake. That's Max Murillo, Providence commit. Kyle Colsey, he's been pretty quiet in this second half, but they haven't really needed him to do too much.
Just kind of the presence of Kyle Colsey there is enough to, set this Staples defense in a frenzy.
It's Jamelin. Max Murillo, good defense. And Colsey once again. Like you said, he just, all eyes are on him, and he gets the attention of the Staples defense. But that shot, a tough angle, that's saved by Josh Marcus to Christopher Colsey through the legs. Oh my goodness, what a shot there for the Tigers. Wow.
Wow, Cody, that was something. That was
something
incredible
right there. Behind the back, through the legs. That was incredible there for the Tigers.
Just a circus goal there, Cody.
That was
circus
Liam
goal.
Kristen, I believe. Couldn't quite tell who that was. That was Jake Carney. My goodness, Jake Carney's second goal of the game. That was pretty incredible right there for the Tigers. And just like that, the Tigers take the lead once again.
And Cody, as I've been saying, this Ridgefield team is scrappy. They're going to find a way to get shots off, and that's no better example than that.
That was an incredible shot. I mean, wow. That's one way to take the momentum right back for the Tigers. Crowd really getting into it now. Tigers with possession here. Kessler.
Max Hill coming into the game. Defense. Looking to provide a spark, maybe.
2:50 to go in this third quarter. Just an incredible game thus far. Kyle Colsey looking to shake the defenders, and that ball's loose. Picked up by Max Hill. Max Hill, speedy, like you said, getting down on the near side. Kyle Colsey looking to create an overload, but takes the shot right away, and Max Hill answers for the Rutgers.
Wow.
Just like that.
What a shot there from Max Hill.
That's the second time now. Right when the Tigers take the lead, the Rutgers square it up right back up with a great answer once again.
Yeah, just like completely dotted up there, perfectly in the left corner. Just like that was like the only spot in the goal where it wasn't covered. There's a great shot there.
That was an incredible shot. And Max Hill, we've been talking about him all game. He's an incredible athlete and showing it there, doing it all there for the Rutgers that time, and looked to create that overload and looked to draw on that defender, but the defender was not committing to him, so he took it himself.
Yeah.
So a good pickup, good face-off win for the Tigers for Penn. Now they hold possession.
Subs coming in, Caleb Smith. Max Murillo.
And Nate Murillo. Murillo brothers on the field.
A freshman and a senior.
Yep. That's pretty cool for Nate Murillo. Being able to be on the same field as his brother. Captain. Really, really cool.
Yeah, Max Murillo, kind of the heart of this team. He's really bought into the culture here. Staples lacrosse team. He's someone you could always go to.
Of course, a great football player himself. Had an incredible season.
Made the game-saving tackle.
Game-saving tackle to win the state championship, as I'm sure many of you know. It's Kessler, near side. And here it is Christopher Colsey. Christopher Colsey down low, looking to get the shot through the legs of Josh Marcus, but couldn't do so.
Just great reaction time there by Josh and scrambling.
Goodness. Josh Marcus taking the ball out. Something we see Dylan Penn do a lot for the Tigers. And hounded is Sam Petrosino on the far sideline near the 40-yard line, but I believe near the 40-yard line in Rutgers territory. But I believe a timeout called by the Rutgers. That's a good timeout right there for Coach K.
Yeah, just what great timing on that timeout. Sam Petrosino was caught in a triangle. There's no way out. 3 corners surrounding him, and yeah, just great timeout there.
Yeah, well timed there. And I think that's a good timeout nonetheless. Even if they weren't in that position, they should have a timeout right now because they need to talk things over. It's been a hectic third quarter, and for the Wreckers, I mean, it's tied up right now. Done a great job of just answering the call, just answering right back whenever Ridgefield has taken the lead. So, I mean, just a really, really good third quarter, back and forth.
Yeah, Cody, 1 minute, 1 second left in this third quarter. We're really set up for a great matchup here. These two teams so evenly matched, both top 5 teams in the state, you know.
Yeah, and this is what we expected in this game. And I think the Wreckers' offense has done much better, and obviously, their defense, but that's Ridgefield, right? Their offense, the Ridgefield's offense is obviously really good, and I think both offenses have been very solid. Just been a very evenly matched game, right? And the 50-50 balls have, I think, gone both ways. The calls have been good, so we're really in store for a great fourth quarter and a great finish.
Yeah, neither team's letting the other team's momentum get in their heads here. Like, there's been so many lead changes, so many incredible plays by Ridgefield, but Staples just seems to keep on bouncing back, and when Staples bounces back, Ridgefield just bounces back as well. So, just a great match here.
Justin Halke for the Wreckers. It's Iannone who's been quiet in this game, near side. Iannone holding possession. Justin Halke has also been quiet in this game, far side 40.
Yeah, Iannone, a guy who you come to expect to have at least 2 goals a game. I believe with only 1 today. I'm expecting to see him score another.
Walker Fior guarding Justin Halke. Still same spot right here, but he will hold for the last shot for the Wreckers. 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. Halke looking to put a move on Fior. Here is Schaefer near side. 10 seconds to go. Schaefer's shot is off the mark, but Wreckers remain possession with Hunter Pillai being the closest to the ball. So Hunter Pillai Adam Udell will take it now. 8.1 seconds to go in this third quarter. Adam Udell from behind the net. Adam Udell had a good look, but that will go off the post and out of bounds. Wreckers remain in possession once again. 2.8 to go in this third quarter. Need to get a shot real quick here for the Wreckers. It's Iannone and blocked. That looked like it didn't feel good there. Blocked by number 10 for the Tigers. But nonetheless, we are heading to the fourth quarter, all square at 7.
Yeah, someone that I was expecting to see a lot more of today is Tristan Schaefer. Kind of been Staples, best offensive player this season so far, but not really getting as many touches. And he's someone that you could put really anywhere on the field, and he could rip a ball into the goal. So I'm expecting him to step up a little in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think him, Halke, Iannone, all guys that, I mean, they've been playing a good game, but they're bound to have, I think, some goals here in this fourth quarter, and I think that's good for the Wreckers. Those guys haven't gotten going quite yet, and I think are bound for a good fourth quarter. But I mean, if you're if you're the Tigers, if you're Roy Colsey, if you're Coach K, what are you saying to your guys right now? Obviously, a hectic third quarter, back and forth. Each team has answered the call when they've needed to, but it all comes down to this in this fourth.
Yeah, Cody, your staples, you're saying we need to keep the ball off the ground, we need to keep the ball on our sticks, and we need to get shots on goal from Udell, from Halke, from Schaefer. If you're Ridgefield, you're saying we need to keep possession. We can't let these Wreckers get balls in their offensive zone because they know the offensive talent that the Wreckers have. They just can't let them get the ball in their offensive zone.
No doubt about it. And I think we were saying earlier that we didn't like that the Tigers were just kind of holding possession. That was when they were down. That was when the Wreckers had the lead. But now that it's all square, now that the Wreckers, we've seen them take advantage of a lot of opportunities when having possession, and they've scored pretty quickly a lot, and the Tigers has been a bit of the opposite. So if you're the Tigers, if you can hold possession, you do that.
Yeah. They're patient with the ball.
We are just moments away from this fourth quarter. The raffle winner being announced right now in Tiger Stadium.
Cody, a great atmosphere here.
Really is.
This
really is.
Saturday afternoon.
Good day. It's a good, solid weather. Not too cold, not too hot here, and it's just a good day for some lacrosse.
A great day to see some premier Connecticut lacrosse.
And nothing better to be in store for an incredible fourth quarter, all square at 7.
Yeah.
It's once again Brandon Penn and Jay Anastasi with the face-off. Face-offs have been pretty even thus far.
I think Ridgefield has kind of taken the momentum on them recently. Jay Anastasi definitely looking to take this one.
And he's almost able to do so with the ball on the ground. Not able to be scooped up, but finally scooped up by Ridgefield, and on the ground, scooped up by Hunter Pillai.
Great job there.
Wow. Wreckers picking up the ground ball.
Something that they couldn't do early in the game. Get it there.
Wreckers in Ridgefield territory. Max Murillo letting the subs come on. Coming off. And this is Charlie Iannone at the top. Far side is Tristan Schaefer. Both guys who haven't really been able to get going today, but are bound to have a good fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see Iannone get some shots. Schaefer get some shots.
Here he is right now. Iannone looking to shake the defender here. And it's Schaefer playing a two-man game. But good defense from the Tigers. Oh, the fake pass to Udell from Schaefer. Schaefer unable to get really anywhere.
Just unable to get vertical on this Ridgefield defense.
Adam Udell is able to do that. They're looking for a pass, but nothing there. Adam Udell, the shot, falling on the ground. That's wide.
Great job there, slipping in between.
Schaefer's shot is wide as well.
Staples will retain possession, however.
And that's Iannone on the ground for the Wreckers in some pain. On his knees. That's not a good sight to see for the Wreckers.
That is not a good sight to see at all. One of their premier offensive players. And already with injuries galore on this Staples team. As we've said, Ben Burmeister out for the season. They cannot afford to lose another offensive player.
Yeah, they really can't. We hope everything's all right with Charlie Iannone. As he does get up, that's a good sight for the Wreckers. He's walking it off, so that's good. I hope he's all right for the Wreckers, because like you said, they cannot afford to lose another premier offensive player.
Ready to get back into play here, Tiger Hollow.
It will be Wreckers' possession, and it will be Adam Udell near side. Adam Udell being guarded by, that's Michael Dowd. who we shook earlier in this game.
Michael Dowd, a Brown commit.
Oh, a high pass from Hunter Pillai, but that's handled by Tristan Schaefer.
Looked a little like Odell Beckham Jr. there.
A little bit with the stick. Hunter Pillai, near side. This is Adam Udell. Behind the net. Looking to find something here. Oh my goodness. And that shot looked like it went in the goal, but it was outside the net. That pass from that's Dylan Penn, was wide but handled for the Tigers. This is Tommy Fiore.
Yeah, Udell there trying to get that tricky shot in the goal. Kind of like from behind the goal there. Couldn't get it to go.
It was a good look, but just a tough angle.
Tough angle as Ridgefield subs in a couple more offensive players.
Kyle Colsey, we haven't seen do too much in the second half. Has the ball, just holding it. Caleb Smith defending. 9:12 left to go in this fourth quarter. Still 7-7. And now Colsey to Christopher Colsey, who gets the shot, and it goes from the near side. Good shot under Josh Marcus.
Yeah, just megged Josh Marcus there right through his legs. Couldn't get his stick on it. Great shot there, Christopher Colsey.
We believe this is Kyle Colsey's brother, but I
can't confirm it, but can assume it.
But can't assume it that was brother to brother right there, and that's along with the Penn players, and that's a good goal there for the Tigers. Obviously now taking the lead, but we've seen the Wreckers respond really, really well after the Tigers taking the lead.
Jay Anastasi there with a great face-off win. Gets it back to the Wreckers zone as Murillo is ready to take it into the offensive zone.
Like you said, really, really good face-off win for Jay Anastasi. Will Fleming, far side.
Yeah, Fleming kind of just being a distributor here. Don't know if the Wreckers are super confident having him as a shooter. Just not much experience overall, but has been distributing the ball very well.
Adam Udell from Schaefer looking to get the screen. Guard by Ford. Schaefer's shot. That's saved. And ball is loose on the ground. I believe picked up. That's Jamelin. Jamelin comes out of the pack. Good save there from Penn.
Yeah, great save there from Penn, but not sure about the shot. That is Schaefer's kind of shot, but was a little far.
It was a tough shot for sure. But 7:50 to go in this fourth quarter. It's Kyle Colsey holding the ball for the Tigers. A great sight to see. Charlie Iannone in the game for the Wreckers, coming off now, but was just in the game. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him, something like that.
Yeah, Iannone, a tough kid. Played football with him. Great wide receiver, great shiftiness, great speed. Happy to see him back in the game here.
Kessler in no hurry. The Tigers being guarded by Hauke at X. Kessler. It's Christopher Colsey to Kyle Colsey.
Looks like Kyle Colsey trying to call for a little ISO here.
Yeah, on Caleb Smith.
Trying to get in his bag.
Puts a move on him. That shot's wide.
Just wide right there. And you can't let Kyle Colsey get one-on-one with any defender in the state because he's going to win the majority of those.
Yeah, even if you have Josh Marcus, 5-star goalie, it's a really, really tough task for anyone to be able to, for any goalie in the country to be able to stop that. Kessler. Now it's Kyle Colsey to Christopher. This is Kristen.
Great
Kristen,
spin move
good
there.
spin move. Gets knocked on the ground by San Petrosino.
Eye for an eye there. Misses it, though.
Here's Corey. 3 goals already in this game. Being guarded by Max Murillo. Now San Petrosino on him. Corey to Kyle Colsey. Guarded by Caleb Smith. Right side, Kyle Colsey. Bounce shot off the mark. And that will stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, Colsey just ripping it at the ground. Maybe a little too hard. Bounces right over the goal.
Yeah. Definitely bounced a little too hard there. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. An incredible sequence there. Great pass inside from Christopher Colsey, and the shot point-blank range, and Josh Marcus somehow saved it.
And that's
huge save there.
And that's
Josh Marcus.
where the 5-star goalies separate themselves from any other goalie. That's where Josh Marcus is separating himself. His reaction time is just incredible.
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, point-blank range, no one else in sight. It's Josh, and couldn't quite tell who that was for Ridgefield, but that's a huge save. 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. 8-7 Tigers. Rutgers haven't had much possession this quarter, and I think they should try to find a really good shot here.
Yeah, and I'm expecting to see the Rutgers go all out here for this one. They need this game.
They do, that is, and this would be a huge win for the Rutgers, of course. Adam Udell being hounded offensively, and the ball's on the ground, looking to be scooped up, and is for a moment, but the ball goes out of bounds. That was Kirchner looking to scoop it up for Tigers, but ball goes out of bounds in the Rutgers possession, like you said.
Kirchner just misses it with his stick.
Oh, good move from Iannone. Gets inside. Iannone, there it is for the Wreckers. They tie the game up. Back again. Iannone, it looks just fine.
Iannone, mental there. Just looks crazy after that goal. Big celebration.
And I mean,
a big
just
weight
as
off
we
his
were
back
saying,
there.
Luke, one of those guys need to step up. And
Yeah.
that was Iannone right there. Huge shot.
Iannone just so
A-okay.
slippery. Just so slippery.
And
Able
you
to
could
kind
just
of
tell.
get through any gap there.
You could
Great
just tell as
shot.
soon as he got inside. I mean, just a great look. Sidearm. Gianastasi and Penn once again with the face-off. His face-offs have been very interesting in this game, but now Gianastasi scoops it up, whistles blow, timeout Rutgers.
And that's exactly what the Wreckers wanted there. That quick goal
Quick
from
timeout.
Iannone. Momentum for the Wreckers and a win for the face-off.
And a quick timeout. Coach K, I think, talking something over with the Wreckers because they got that quick timeout after that goal. But, man, that was huge. And both defenses have been strong in this fourth quarter. Obviously, a goal apiece led up. 4:23 left to go in this fourth quarter, Luke. And what are you saying to your guys in the huddle right now? You got 4:23. It's coming down the stretch, the home stretch of this game.
Yeah, if I'm Ridgefield especially, I think we feel good. I think Ridgefield feels like they've been playing better, but Staples just so good. They stay in every game. You can't really get them to go away. They're like a bug on your shoulder. And if I'm Ridgefield, I'm really emphasizing possession. I want to keep possession. We don't care how long it is. We're waiting until that perfect look. We're not taking any bad shots, which is what they've been doing, and they've been doing it well. If I'm Staples, once again, I'm not turning the ball over. I'm making sure that all my passes, I have a clear vision. I'm passing it to the right person. Can't let the ball go on the ground. Can't let Ridgefield have a chance at it because they're so scrappy. They're gonna get most of those balls.
100%. It's been the same things all game for both teams, really. And I think they've both done a better job in the second half of both those things, correcting those. You got to give credit to the coaches there too. And it will be Rutgers possession to start it back up. 4:23 to go in this fourth quarter. Finally, whistles blow. Udell gets charged right away, and a good pass over the top to Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith in some space right now.
Caleb Smith, a clear vision to the goal. Knows he's not the guy that the coaches
Smart.
want to shoot the ball.
Smart.
So smartly steps
But
away.
he's stepping out. My goodness. A good play there from Ridgefield. That was Dowd. Like you said, the Brown commit. And and now it's Ridgefield's ball. I mean, like you said, Caleb Smith had a clear path to the goal, but he decided to take it back, which was smart, but he took it back for too long because the Tigers' defense was able to collapse on him and get the ball back. Just a really good play. That pass high. What a catch there.
Wow.
What a catch from Fior. After that great catch, dropped it. Ball on ground. Once again, we've seen this all game.
Wrecker's ball.
And Wrecker's ball just like that.
Yeah,
3:46 to go in this fourth quarter.
Just an incredible catcher. Just couldn't maintain possession.
Yeah.
Got to maintain possession if you're the Tigers.
Have to. Both teams quick turnovers. And, I mean, it's been a little sloppy all game and just showed right there.
Yeah, 3:25 left in the game. Set up for an awesome finish to this match. It's been so evenly matched throughout as the Wreckers bring in some subs. I'm expecting to see Udell keep the ball a lot. They trust in him. They want him taking the shots.
No doubt about it. Udell was just holding it for a moment there. Now getting aggressive. Gives it to Nick Weil. Far side is Einone. Looking for the pass, but nothing there. Einone is far side. 2:50 to go in the game.
Yeah, maybe Staples feels like they need that guy to step up. Bringing in Weil. Weil's been very solid shot taker for this Wreckers team. I think that's a good move for them.
Good defense from the Tigers. Wreckers still got it on the 30. It's Adam Udell. 2:25 to go in regulation.
Yeah,
Adam rush for the Wreckers.
Adam Udell just holding the ball the whole entire game. He has possession of the ball just at least 3/4 of the time that the Wreckers have it.
Andrew Fitzpatrick, good defense on Udell. Udell far side, looking to find something. Can't find much. 2 minutes to go in the game.
And you could tell the Tigers know they need to play hard defense here. They know they can't let up a goal.
And they're doing just that right now. Really nothing to find for Adam Udell and the Wreckers. And here's Weil. Weil looked like he had an opening to the goal there, but
it's not decisive. Not decisive with the ball. Didn't feel like that was the shot to take, and you know, I agree with that. They got time.
They do. No rush here. Einone shot is off the mark, but will stay with the Wreckers as Hunter Pillai hustles. And it's 1:25 to go in the game. Hunter Pillai for the Wreckers. And if I'm the Wreckers, if you can't find a good shot, you're holding possession.
Yeah. You don't want to give it back to the Tigers here.
Hunter Pillai doing just that, holding the ball. 1:05 left to go in the game.
A lot of trust being put into this freshman.
Yeah.
As Schaefer comes back on the field, gets the pass.
Schaefer might be the guy. I mean,
he's been so solid.
He's
solid for this team.
Very solid. All eyes are kind of on Adam Udell. 42 seconds to go in the game. Wreckers still holding possession. Schaefer to Udell. Udell near side.
The tension's high at Tiger Hollow.
It is. Dowd. It's Michigan versus Brown right now. And right now, Adam just holding it. 23 seconds to go here. Gets the screen from Tristan Schaefer. Now, Fiora, and the shot is saved.
Great save there.
Great save there for the Tigers. And the ball looks to be scooped up. Penn with a really, really good save there.
Looks like a penalty.
Whistle
on the Tigers there.
Timeout. Timeout Tigers. So will be Tigers possession, but wow.
No, I believe it's Staples' possession. I think there was a penalty there. on the Tigers, a late hit, something legal hit. I believe that this Wreckers will maintain possession here.
Not sure exactly, but you might be right. Couldn't quite tell what happened there. And
yeah, Cody, if you're Coach K here, what are you thinking? Are you drawing up your best possible play? Well, what do you think they're doing here? Who do you think's taking the shot?
if you're the Wreckers,
If you're the Wreckers.
If you're the Wreckers, that's tough. I mean, I think it's easy to say Adam Udell. And if you can't get a good look for Adam, I think you look to Tristan Schaefer. I mean, I think he's the second option for the Wreckers. But, I mean, we know Adam Udell. They want Adam Udell to have the ball in his stick. But I think, I can't control. They want Adam Udell to have the ball in his stick, and they want him to make the decisions for the Wreckers. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do with 11 seconds to go in this game.
Yeah, just think, if you're Ridgefield here, all eyes are on Udell.
Yeah.
You got to double team Udell here.
You can't let Adam Udell beat you. Got to make someone else do it for the Wreckers.
I'm thinking Halke. I think Halke has it in him. I think Halke's going to take the shot.
This season. I think you can do it again. You're right.
Udell is the one inbounding here.
So very tense here at Tiger Hollow. 11 seconds to go in this game. 8-8 Wreckers possession. Adam Udell, of course, has it for the Wreckers. Being guarded by the Tigers. Adam Udell left side. The pass to Iannone. His shot is saved, but gets the ball back. That was Fleming. The ball on the ground. And it's the end of regulation here.
We are going to overtime.
Going to overtime. Wow.
Tiger Hollow.
What a game here. 4-minute overtime period, but a good stand there for the Tigers.
Great stand and ice in his veins there.
Wow. Dylan Penn with 2 enormous saves at the end of this game. Just stepping up for the Tigers. Huge saves. Both pretty good looks for the Wreckers, I must say. And,
both of them fastballs straight at the goal. Not like the Wreckers missed their spot. That's what they were aiming for. And he's just able to track the ball, able to get his stick on it, and the Wreckers just couldn't score there.
I mean, these goalies, man, I tell you what, these goalies have been incredible in this game. Obviously, Josh Marcus, 5-star commit, 5-star commit for the Wreckers.
Dylan Penn, though, holding his own. Yeah.
It's been incredible.
All right, Cody. Once again, if you're the Tigers, if you're the Wreckers, what are you saying to your guys right now?
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that if I'm the Wreckers, I'm saying what I've been saying all game. We need to win this face-off. We need to maintain possession. I think if I'm the Tigers, I'm saying the same thing. It's a 4-minute overtime period. You're not going to hold it until that last shot, but you want to get as many shots as you can, and even if you miss, you could still retain possession. So you're looking for the best possible shots. You're not looking to take contested shots here.
And you want to make sure if you miss that you will retain possession. I mean, you can't completely control that, but if the ball goes wide, the way you're shooting it, you want to make sure you have a guy that will keep the ball in possession for you. But obviously this faceoff is going to be really, really big because only a 4-minute overtime period. So, I mean, the first team that gets it will have the ball for a while, I'm assuming, unless they have a shot real quick, unless they turn it over. But we're in store for an incredible finish. It's obviously already been an incredible game. And the tension's high here at Ridgefield High. And we're just about to get underway here.
Yeah, and Cody, something that I have noticed is Will Fleming is out there putting Staples, Coach K, putting his trust in Will Fleming here with what I believe is his first start. I might be wrong, though.
I think it is. Might be his first start. He has gotten some play time, but yeah, I think you're right on that first start for the Wreckers. And he's been solid. I mean, he's been a solid distributor for the Wreckers. But here we go, overtime, 4-minute overtime period. It's Jay Anastasi and it's Brandon Penn for the Tigers. Brandon Penn looked to win it at first. Ball on the ground, whistles blow.
I believe that's Wreckers ball.
To The Wreckers.
Penn just dove on the ground there,
Yeah.
looking a little too desperate. That's not legal. Wreckers get the ball.
That is not allowed if you are Brandon Penn. Schaefer near side. Holding possession. No rush here.
And Schaefer's been quiet all game. Maybe he can get his first goal here.
That pass is Aaron on the ground. Bad pass from Hunter Pillai to Justin Hauke, and that is just exactly what you did not want if you were the Wreckers. Giving it right back to the Tigers. Timeout Tigers. That's not good for the Wreckers. Walker Fiore picked it up, and they got the timeout.
Cody, if you're the Tigers here, do you want to just maintain possession, or do you want to try to get a couple more shots off?
I think you want a happy medium because I mean if you have a good shot, you take it, right? But if you don't, you hold possession. And correct me if I'm wrong, Luke, but it is sudden death overtime. So first team to score wins.
Is that right?
I believe so. It's not just a 4-minute. It's not just a 4-minute overtime period, and it's not
you might be
the
right.
team that's winning at the end. I believe it's sudden death. So the first team to score wins. So I mean, obviously a huge turnover there for the Wreckers, and Tigers now looking to take advantage.
Yeah. Just can't let Colsey rip off those shots here.
And Colsey, I mean, I think
Either Colsey for that matter.
yeah, Christopher Colsey, a great player as well, and I mean, you obviously want your best player. You want the ball in your best player's stick, and that's Kyle Colsey. But
yeah.
you got other really solid guys, and obviously we've seen them all game. If you're the Tigers, you want to get it to any one of those guys. Des Corey, obviously we've seen, and we've seen other guys like him, and obviously both the Colseys and then Jake Carney with that incredible shot and 2 goals for him. So you got a lot of guys you can get to right here for the Tigers.
Of course.
Kyle Colsey. This is Penn. Brandon Penn, that is. Brandon Penn, far side. Guarded by Max Murillo. Gives it to Colsey. Kyle Colsey.
If you're the Wreckers here, you can't just depend on Josh Marcus to make the save. You need to play your hardest defense.
You do. You need to make it difficult for the Tigers. You can't give them any looks. Definitely cannot let that happen. This is Kyle Colsey holding possession. Gives it to Penn. Penn looking to shake Max Murillo.
Can't let Colsey move vertically here.
And here's Penn. Colsey again. Guarded by Caleb Smith.
Looks like Ridgefield's trying to ISO him.
Looks that way, and they're just holding it right now. And here is Colsey. Good defense from Caleb. Colsey looking to tell his teammates where to go, and this is Corey. Kessler. Guarded by Max Hill, the freshman. Corey. Colsey. Christopher Colsey. Now Kyle. Christopher, far side. Just holding it. 1:50 to go in this overtime period. This is Penn. Penn, and the shot there goes for the Tigers. That was Des Corey, and that will do it. The Tigers win it in overtime. Wow.
Wow. What a shot
Just
there.
like that.
Way to center up the ball. Staples drops another one here. You know, they're a team that doesn't let go. Their hopes are still strong. They still know that they're going to win that state championship, but Ridgefield able to come away with the victory, a huge victory for them.
That was just an incredible game, and like you said, huge win for the Tigers, and just a heartbreaker for the Wreckers, man. In overtime, back and forth game, a lot of ball on ground, but in the end, the Tigers come away with it, and I believe that was Corey's third or fourth goal. So just an incredible game for him. Hats off to the Tigers, and obviously those saves for Dylan Penn at the end of the game were huge. Can't let those go unnoticed. But Ridgefield being able to come away with this win, a scrappy win, hard-fought win, that's huge for their playoff seeding. That's huge for coming down the stretch of this season.
Yeah. Just a great win here.
Great
game.
Win.
Great day for lacrosse.
Great win. Hats off to the Tigers. Well played by the Wreckers, though, as well. That's just heartbreak for the Wreckers, but obviously, like you said, they still got their eyes set on that state championship, and this team's gritty. But so is this Ridgefield team, and they were able to get it done. They're gritty. They were able to fight in this game, and they were able to get it done. But that will do it for us. I'm Cody Goldman, joined alongside my brother Luke Goldman, and the Ridgefield Tigers take it over the Wreckers 9-8. For now, we're going to send it back to the studio to Thomas Scott. Thank you for listening to WWPT 90.3 FM.